Hi family, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hello guys, thank you so much for joining us for another installment of Life is But a Dream with the Makhs. My name is Makhs.
And I'm Makhs. If you are a regular, thank you so much for coming back to our channel.
Shout
if
out,
you are
shout
new, you are welcome. And please remember to subscribe, to turn on your notifications and all that good stuff.
Guys, it is our turn. Yeah. We get to have a conversation and we get to let the ladies know what men wish women knew.
I'm nervous.
You're allowed to be. I feel like last week, this week. It was this week. Last week. Sorry. Yeah. So last week we gave the ladies their platform. We saw the comments, and I was like, okay. But today, guys, it is our turn. So yeah, I'm ready to get into it. You want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
Right.
It was the summer of 2008. She said, I would the couple out of time with a date. Now raise it last 10 years of matrimony on cake. We celebrate. Now we're stronger together, never better. Go-getters, trendsetters, Black Panthers, the anthem. We the Makhs and we only getting better, ayy.
Life is but a dream.
All right, so you ready? Ladies, number one of what we wish you knew. All a guy wants is something that is very cliche, but absolutely important. Respect. Let me give you an example. When boys are growing up, if you've seen them playing in the playground or the kind of toys that they get or the kind of TV shows that they watch, 9 times out of 10, it's about superheroes. There's something in boys that they identify with wanting to be a superhero. It's not an ego thing. We want to be your hero. I want to be a hero in your life. I want you to take me seriously. I want you to come to me for advice. I want you to, I want to feel like, man, my woman really respects me. That's all it is. It's just a respect thing. I'm not accusing my wife of not respecting me because she really does respect me. But there are those unwritten things sometimes, right? That is like a joke that's not so funny to me, right? That could be funny to you, or it could be, so something that we deal with and have been recently, because we're best friends, right? My wife could be going through like a really massive thing in her life. And I want to be the first one that she tells. I want for us to be able, because that makes me feel like a hero and inadvertently makes me feel respected.
So I think you're proud of yourself.
No.
You're like, did you see that?
I just feel like I put that quite succinctly.
No, you did.
Yeah.
So I think, so what's interesting with the respect thing, and I think we spoke about it when the folks were here. So from a woman's perspective, I've always known that, that's what men want, that's what they crave, they want to be respected. And I think respect also looks different because we grew up, the interpretation of and respect itself, because we grew up in different families, we come from different backgrounds, and you and I always laugh about how different our families are. I come from a family where not normally, but like my family is just very easy and chilled, and I sometimes find that you are a bit strict.
I am very strict.
So,
not a bit strict. I am strict. I know that I'm strict. Yeah.
So, and I think when we met, it was a bit weird for me, because you're this young guy, you are this cool guy, man. You're cool, you are, you're hip.
can shop careful.
Do you know what I mean? And some of the things that we really struggled with as far as respect is concerned, I didn't think they were disrespect. You know, I'll give you an example. Not that kemanganga, you know, I kemanganga. Sometimes, you know, but
see, now you're gonna make me put translations. Just tell them what manganga is.
Manganga is it to be stubborn?
No.
To be argumentative. Argumentative.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm argumentative.
Really?
As much as I think I'm highly opinionated. Do you know what I mean? So I think there's a thin line between being what's the word?
Well, no, let's okay.
So I think I have an opinion. I think I've got a very strong personality. I'm very assertive.
Yes.
You know, and I
which is what I love about you.
And I think sometimes, and that's what possibly modern women could be struggling with, you know, because back in the day, our parents were, not that they were mute, but I think, or maybe it was also choosing their battles wisely. Do you know what I mean? Because I find that, you know, our generation is really highly opinionated, and that could come across as disrespect to your other half.
I don't find you disrespectful. I find you unnecessary sometimes, and there's a difference, right?
Unnecessary.
It's the little things. No, well, I mean, I said this to you before, right? So it's something like
you've never used the word unnecessary before.
Well, you're gonna remember now when I remind you of our conversation.
Okay.
So I said to you, babe, I could literally be like, yo, this movie is an hour and a half long, and she'll be like, no, it's not. Wabona, that's not necessary, you know.
Yeah.
I could be like, yo, that man, that guy that drives that blue car, it's not blue, it's turquoise. Do you see? It's unnecessary, and that can get to a point where you're just like really, you don't have to counter everything I say.
I get
you know.
I get you.
And from your side, you don't think that you're being disrespectful. And I'm not accusing you of being disrespectful. I'm telling you from a guy's point of view, it can feel disrespectful because it's just like, I can't say anything, even innocently, you know, without you being like, because it just feels like.
And it's so weird, babe, that I mean, till today, I still don't think that it's disrespect.
Okay.
But because I know it makes you feel zhuang.
Yeah.
I honor you.
Yeah.
So out of respect for you.
For sure. For my wishes.
For your wishes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I still, and I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if that's how, if I witnessed it growing up, but I just feel like I can't. Do you know what I mean? It's like, hey, but it's not a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
So it's something that we are still working on. Yeah. Well, I'm working on, just in terms of just being mindful for me.
And also I'm learning to relax.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like where you also know my heart.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And I think, you know, something that we've also been like really working hard on doing is just
giving the other person the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, and understanding your partner's heart.
Yeah.
You know what I get that, so it's not because I'm evil or I'm mean or I'm out to get you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and another point that you touched on is the, you know, wanting to be the superhero. And I think that, sure, being a modern woman, guys, you know, it can be a bit tricky because we are so used to be self-reliant and self-sufficient and you know, and I think I touched on it last week as well when I spoke about I can't remember what point it was. I don't know if it was the crazy part, but where we sometimes feel like, you know, our partners take long to do certain things, you know, sometimes they don't listen to us. So you find yourself in a position where you just get used to doing stuff yourself. Do you know what I mean? And not that your partner's an afterthought, you know you are gonna tell your partner, you know, but you are so used to doing things yourself, you know, because you feel like if you do it yourself, then it gets done, you know? So I think that's where sort of the challenge is with that.
Okay. I think we don't have to exhaust the point, but yeah.
But I hear you. I
hear you.
I hear you, and yeah, you know, definitely I think you know, our partners deserve respect. You know, we both, you know, need to respect each other, you know, and
we respond to respect the way you respond to love.
Yeah. For us, the love aspect is the respect.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, contrary to popular belief.
Sorry, it's so crazy because you're a man. You're just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we speak about this all the time.
Hey.
All right. Number 2, contrary to popular belief, ladies, we are very serious about emotional intimacy. What do I mean by that? In our conversation about you know, what women wish men knew, we spoke about the fact that guys don't open up, right? We don't talk, we don't, you know, and you're right. We don't open up to everybody, but trust you me, there is somebody that we are opening up to, and we would like for that person to be you. And that is not always the case. I would like to seriously advocate that in relationships, try to get to that point where your husband feels safe with his truth, with his fears, with his insecurities, with you. Because trust me, he's not telling the whole world, but he's definitely telling somebody. I've shut my wife out of a lot of things, like I said before, because I just feel like sometimes men will feel like sometimes this is not a safe space for me to have this conversation. It is not our desire for it to not be a safe space. Why do you think men go out the house to go and cool off? Because, and gain perspective and, you know, just kind of gather their strength again. Because sometimes we don't feel like the home environment is a place where we get to be vulnerable. So we absolutely do want emotional intimacy.
Yeah.
And we do, you might not believe it, but we do want to have that intimacy with
us. So I can respect that. You know, I can respect that. And I think for the most part, as women, we also want you to be vulnerable. We also want you to...
Because that's what you say. Yeah.
You know, that's what we say. You know, and I do agree with you that, you know, sometimes we've had situations where I'm possibly not completely ready for you to be that vulnerable about certain things, you know. But I think from my side, I've always been very honest about being comfortable with you talking to someone, you know, to say, if you're not speaking to me, are you talking to someone that you can trust? Are you talking to someone that you are close to? Because I feel like, you know, I do understand that, you know, our partners go through a lot of, you know, internal struggles, you know, and sometimes it's possibly things that you don't even want to share with your partner, you know, but I'm happy for my partner to speak to someone, you know, someone that they trust.
No,
a man.
Someone that you trust.
A man.
Someone, hence, someone that you trust. It's not somebody that they trust. It's somebody that you trust.
Of course. Do you know what I mean? Because
I was just correcting.
because I know that you are safe with that person.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, especially when I trust the person, I can rest easy knowing that you are dealing. Do you know what I mean?
Rest is very easy.
What do you mean easy?
I don't know if you can rest easy, because you still want to know. So, how did it go?
Yes. Like,
that's not resting
and then
easy.
like maybe a few days or weeks later, I'll come back and say, "Sir, is it getting better? Whatever you're dealing with."
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we had that chat. Number 3, ladies. What we wish we knew, what we wish you knew, rather, is that we deeply value security as much as you value security. I believe that this is 90% of the reason why a man will marry a woman. A woman that he feels safe with. If you ask a guy, why are you marrying this woman? He'll say, man, she feels like home. I feel like I am home. I feel like I can trust her. I feel like, you know, she sees me. I feel like all of those are addressing security. We too want to feel secure. As much as we had a conversation about my wife not having male friends and so on and so forth, and I was just like, nah, whatever. The truth is, it gives me a lot of security.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You never told me
Like,
that.
it gives me, I'm like, well, okay, no guy wants to be dealing with a seed of doubt or, and like, this guy, he seems very comfortable, you know what I mean?
Do you know that you
So,
never told me this?
that's fine, I'm telling you now. Because also sometimes,
It's have a YouTube.
you see what I mean?
YouTube.
So every guy at the end of the day, just like a woman, deeply values security.
I know, I can respect that.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that I've always known. Because the funny thing is security and respect are a bit interlinked.
Okay.
For I feel, for men. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when a man feels secure, they feel respected. You know, so, and I think even with my choice of not having close male friends, it was a security thing, but also a respect thing. Because I know men have egos.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I never want, ever, babe, I never want you to feel like anyone has access to me, because I know that that speaks to the security aspect, and it also speaks to the respect aspect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because no man wants to feel like, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you know, cause guys, libona, you know, I mean, I'm not saying all men, but I know that sometimes guys can look at a man and be like, Oli, goodbye, because their partner is behaving in a certain way.
For sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or how much access, you know, someone has to your partner.
Yeah.
Can make your partner look like
Yeah.
that nigga.
For sure.
Do you know what I mean?
He ain't Jack. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
So yeah.
For sure.
No, so I get that.
Yeah.
I get that completely.
Okay. Super. Number 4.
Oh, we're on number 4.
Yeah.
This installment is done.
Guys, because I'm a guy, right? Let's get straight to the point.
Yeah.
Ladies, guys just want to have fun. We wish you knew how much we value fun. You think we want to have fun without you. You are wrong. You are wrong. When we do take you to go and have fun, you're not fun. You're not fun. We went to KZN, was it Belito or Umshlanga with the family,
Okay.
right? Get to the beach. I beeline for the water. I'm like running and my shirt is coming off and I'm just like, hey, why? Because we've gone to the beach. What do we do at the beach? Apparently we don't. So I'm there. Next thing I hear, I'm thinking it's an emergency. I swim to shore. I get there, I'm like, what's up? What's going on? I'm out of breath. No, you're too far. You're going to drown. And then you want me to take you with me to the beach next time? No. Why? Because it's not fun. We like to have fun. So if you think that your man, you know, my wife used to have this thing. She'd be like on the phone. She'd be like, oh, okay, no, you know, I used to try to not be too happy. Like, don't be too happy on the phone, but don't be like too depressed. Don't just find a balance, because she'd be like, oh, so you're having fun without me. And I realized that, oh, okay, this is striking a nerve. But like, no, I want to have fun with you, but you're not fun.
How can you say that?
No, because you're not.
Like I'm not fun, or women are not fun.
We spoke about who would fall asleep at a party. We said, you. Why? Because, and you came with great examples. I'm an early riser. Me, I am a prayer, 5 a.m. Bless the Lord. Yeah, that's great and everything, but yeah, we are here to have fun together. When I'm out with my wife and we're having fun, we are having a conference.
What do you mean?
On the way home. We don't have to unpack that now.
Wow, guys.
No, wait. Baby, but you can't be the only one. And I'm
getting really
no.
tense.
No, not really. And I'm saying, I'm pretty sure there are guys out there that are going, yeah, baby, because like we are having a conference. Like we've just had, you know, why? When you, yeah, and you are so loud and you are unnecessary. And why? Oh, no, we just want to have fun, man. So why would I invite you? Why do I want to invite you? Because you're not fun.
So I think, you know, I completely disagree with you. I think I can be fun. It's just that sometimes our types of fun is different. Do you know what I mean?
I love that you said that. Before you carry on, just for everybody out there, is that okay?
That's okay.
I agree. It's okay.
That's okay.
Cool.
That's okay. My fun doesn't have to be your fun. As long as we find fun in... We find our fun.
Our fun. Our kind of fun together.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, like...
So why do you feel a type of way when I'm having fun without you? If you're saying it's okay.
I think I used to, but not anymore. You know, for me, especially in the beginning of our relationship, because I was young and I was like, oh, we need to do everything together.
Yeah.
But I think now that I'm older, you know, like I said in the video, you know, in the previous video, I'm a homebody. Yeah. You know, and my husband does enjoy going out now and then. You know, and for
he enjoys to have fun.
To have fun, you know, to hang out, you know, with the boys, with friends, whatever. And for me, sometimes my type of fun is being at home watching a movie.
You know, because that's not really what I'm talking about. That's not really what I'm talking. Remember when I was making the example of the kids?
Yeah.
And I said, you know, what's fun to me is not necessarily fun to you. Yeah. I'm talking about that. When something is not, it doesn't involve, because I want to move away from this. I feel like we always end up, it doesn't involve late night. That's why I use like the beach. It doesn't involve late night, it doesn't involve boys, it doesn't involve whatever. It just involves like, this is fun, you know, like I would want to go quad biking. I want to go, how many times have I said, baby, let's go like skydiving or bungee jumping or something, you're like,
but you see, the problem, babe, is, and you see, and I think I had this conversation with Skips, you know, and she's like, what do you do for fun? And I'm like, I don't know, I do stuff, you know, and I'm very happy, and I don't understand why, you know, sometimes, like I said, fun is different to different people.
I don't mind that, my love.
Skydiving is not fun for me.
That's fine, but I remember a time in a relationship where you were like, you will never do that.
And I still don't want to do it.
No, where you said to me that I will never do that.
Baby, I never said that.
Okay, that's fine, let's use the motorbike.
So
you know what I mean? So there was a time where it was like, you will never do that. And for me, now I'm scared to say, no, I want it for fun.
I think for me, you know, and in my defense, like I said previously, I'm risk averse, you know, and I could sometimes maybe, and also, you know, we spoke about how we are as people and how we react to things. Sometimes it's because of our own upbringing, you know, and I grew up in a family where, not that we were too sheltered, but it was like, don't do that. Or whatever, you know, and for them it was protecting us, you know, and I think sometimes when I say certain things to you is because I'm trying to protect you, you know, because your safety comes first. Do you know what I mean? Even with the example of you're too far, you know, it's like, babe, like what if you drown, or like what if the wave comes and sweeps you away or whatever, you know. And I'm not saying that it's okay, you know, because sometimes I can have an overactive,
standing in the way.
I can have an overactive imagination, you know. But I think the older we get, I'm a bit more relaxed, you know. And for me, I might not understand your types of fun, and I don't have to get it, you know. And I also feel like you should.
You do have to get it.
Why?
Because I have to get permission. So you do have to get
permission.
Ah,
like
babe.
a blessing. We remember we spoke that.
Sorry.
You don't
Okay.
need permission.
No.
You're a grown man.
No, but you know what I mean.
So let me give you an example. So with the bungee jumping.
Yeah.
So my husband wants to go bungee jumping,
Yeah.
and I'm not interested because I'm just like or like he wants to go cage diving,
Shark cage diving,
shark cage, and I'm like, nah, boo. Like on my obituary, I give out label mate and timely death while swimming with sharks. No.
But you'd be fine for me to do it.
And I'll be fine for you to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
No, I'll try to convince you not to go, you know, but I think I'm at that point.
But where does blessing
point.
come in, babe?
No, I'll try to convince you not to go, but I'm at that point where I'm just like, you know what? I don't want this man to wake up one day and resent me because
YouTube will show you wonders. Wait.
No, baby, it's not YouTube.
No, wait, no, because now that we've got this on record, no, I want to be clear.
Babe, what did I say about the bungee jumping?
You're saying to no, that's
sorry,
fine.
my love.
That's cool, my love. You're okay with me going bungee jumping? Yeah.
And I said with the bungee jumping, I said, babe, okay, I will go with you, but I'm not doing it.
Okay, cool. I want us to clear up the idea of me doing something with your blessing and you discouraging me from doing it. And I want us to be clear about where those two marry.
I think even with discouraging you, I can try to, I'll give an example with the bike.
Just by the way, because we went.
I'm still not 100%.
I hear you. I just want to qualify because we were talking about
the bike a lot.
Yeah, because we spoke about, we literally spoke about swimming.
Yes.
In
this ocean.
In the ocean.
Yeah.
We've gone from swimming, where you hollered at me and you were like, "Come back," and now on the danger level, like that's here at the bottom.
But guys,
so,
but babe, it's upbringing. You know,
I don't mind that, baby. Don't stay here.
Okay,
I want you to clarify for me.
Yeah.
When you say, because it's on record, when you say to me, I will discourage you, but you're a grown man and you can make your own decisions. And then we're also saying that, yeah, but you must have my blessing. What does that look like?
Is it discouraging you, or maybe just trying
you
to
use
sway
discourage,
you?
Babe.
Maybe not
You use the
discourage.
word
Maybe
discourage.
maybe that was the wrong word.
Okay.
Maybe to sway you and try to convince you to make make a different
decision, a different choice.
Different choice.
Like what? So I want to
Like-
go bungee jumping and you're like, maybe you should. Example?
Maybe we should go baby sang.
Wow. And
Baby sang this one
I don't
with the
like paintballing. Paintballing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fun.
Okay, so
That's fun.
okay. Sharp.
Sharp.
That's your kind of fun.
Yeah.
So I must go bungee jumping without you rather.
No, I'll go with you. Get our car.
No, why?
But I just won't jump.
No, why? That's
I
you
talk
see,
about Kawana because it means a lot to you. Baby, that's what being supportive means. I may not agree with your decisions, but I will support you.
and so when we are riding cross country
Okay.
and it's like, okay, we're gonna ride 300 Ks. I must go with you.
No, some days, some
No,
days
no.
I'll
This is
come
a
with
once in
you.
a lifetime thing. So I mean, it's not gonna happen every time because wow, that won't be. I don't want to say allowed, but you know what I mean. So what I'm saying. No. It's not that, my love. We're being candid here, right? Here's the reality,
Conversation is just not
babe. Here's
going right.
No, babe. No, because ladies, because you're not being honest. Like on one hand you're saying
Correct.
no, take me with you, let's go, let's have fun together. But when we get there, you're gonna be like, be careful. Hey, why would I want to take you? That I'm being practical. I'm saying,
But just
why
say,
would
I'll
I
just
want?
say, yeah, babe, I'll be careful.
No, but you see that now the fun's gone
Why?
because I've got my mother.
No, you
No,
got-
babe, have you ever seen boys like every movie you've watched or whatever, and the mom is hollering from the house, Damo! Come into the house! That's what's happening.
Do men feel like they've married their mothers?
Yeah.
Guys, do you feel like you married your mothers?
Yeah, the guys that are about to getting married are not gonna admit that. The guys that are married will discover that, oh my gosh, I married my mom.
I think it's because we care about you and we love you deeply and we don't want anything to happen to you. You know, for me, it always comes from a place of love.
That's
From
fine.
a place, and I think if you can just start seeing that, it comes from a place of love, and then we can just move forward. I will support you.
You know how we can move forward?
I will support you.
You can support me from home, babes.
No.
Then you and I can go paintballing.
No, but sometimes I want to see these things. And I want to say I was there with you.
And you want to say, and can you imagine? He wanted to do this, and I said, no ways, over my dead body.
Guys, we want you to have fun, but can we have safe fun? Can
Safe
fun?
is relative.
That's what I'm saying, and we can talk about it. We want you to
see?
have fun.
So now we must.
We want you
babes,
to be happy.
Now on
but
this
we just
obstacle
want-
course, we're going to stage 7. How do you feel?
No,
Are you comfortable?
babe.
No, but I'm saying that's what it would feel like. That's what, guys, when we have fun with kids.
But maybe
like
not.
we,
Maybe, and you know that's the difference because boys will be boys. Do you know what I mean?
boys
and,
want to have fun.
And boys are sometimes rough.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And we're scared that you might get hurt.
Yes. And you're allowed to be scared. I'm saying get hurt. Get hurt. You're gonna tell the story one day when you guys are having a braai and you're gonna be like, yo, guys, you're not gonna believe. Last week I did this and whatever. Yo, you remember? And then and it's a story to tell, and it's a memoir, and it says you've lived. You've done something with your life. You weren't boring. You experienced things. You got to like eat life, man. You know.
Babe, I agree. I think on the fun side, because you're an adrenaline junkie.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I think I can also work on my fears. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be honest, some of my fears stem from, what if you die?
That's always the first
thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, babe, like, what if you go cage diving and then you die?
Yeah.
You know? And I don't want to stand in your way of living.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's what living looks like for you.
Yeah.
You know, because living looks different to me.
Yeah.
My kind of living, guys, no drama.
And you know what's really interesting.
It's very calm.
This is a generalization.
Yeah.
Right? But you know what's very interesting. When it comes to, it's a generalization, guys.
Yeah.
It's not for every couple. But like, as guys, we hardly are moved by whatever you want to do. We might find it boring, but if you're, oh babe, you know, come do this with me because my friend is having a, guys, I've been to baby showers. I've been to a lot of baby showers. They're not fun. They don't, but I don't moan about it. I don't moan about it. I don't go, oh, I'm not going there. No, I'm there. So I allow you to do you, like be you, whatever fills your cup, whatever, you know, to your heart's content. You're like, oh my gosh, you know, for me, the experience is about seeing you in, like seeing you beaming. That's what the experience is. And I want the experience for you to be that. I want you to be like, yo, like when Lerato is doing this, like he's alive. I've never seen him like that. Babe, you should do more of that. That is what is more what I'm precious about.
And I think, babe, you know, without laboring the point, I think...
Yeah, we've labored it.
Yeah. I think without laboring the point, you know, our mothers don't wake up as our mothers. Do you know what I mean? You know, we're nurturers as women.
Yeah.
You know, and we want to nurture, we want to protect. It is our nature to want to be that to the people that we love. Yeah. And that also displays itself in different ways.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I do think that you've come a long way though. Very long way. So credit to you. I'm not no, my wife, she's come a long, like
guys,
wow. No, babe, I'm it's a kudos. I'm taking my hand, I'm saying you've really come a long way. Like you've come a long way. Shout out to you, boo thing.
Let's move.
Number 5, last thing.
Yeah.
Ladies, what we wish you knew and you understood is the concept of space. We want space. We spoke about this when we were talking about what women wish men knew. We want space. We need space. We need space to process. We need space to think. We need space to dream. We need space to plan. We need space to unpack. We need space to detach. We need space to, like, we need space. It is not an indictment on you or how it is an indictment on you because you're a lot, you know, and sometimes you need a moment to pull yourself towards yourself, to self-actualize. What are my ideas actually? How do I really feel about the election going on in the United States? How do I really feel about your mom saying that, you know, last night? How do I, you know, and that, you get that out of conversation. with friends, right? You bounce ideas. You say, "Oh yeah, I never thought about it like that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh yeah, and Chomi, and I was saying to him last night, and your process, that very same process, we need space. Give us room."
I can respect that. I just wish your space had a timeline where you can say, "Babe, I need a week." Or I need 2 days.
No.
Or, I know it's a bit unrealistic.
A bit.
I know, but I wish it didn't take you so long to process things sometimes. Because I'm just like,
get over it.
Yeah. Let's move. Touch is a move. Like, the world is moving when you are still processing. Do you know what I mean? So I find that that's where you and I sometimes miss each other, because it takes you a bit longer to process things. And I think for me, because we talk about things, and we're also able to get perspective, it's sort of easier for us to work things out in our minds quicker. Whereas, you want to work it out and find the solution,
Part of taking long, babe, is the fact that sometimes life gets in the way. And when I say life gets in the way, is because there's an expectation. There are expectations that are on your life that don't allow for space.
Got you.
And so part of what will drag that out is the expectation that you're gonna be there when XYZ is happening. And because I want to meet you at your point of need, I'm going to be like, "Sure, babe, I'll be there." And when you're there, wasfana, I'm the guy, like, I'm now pulling out the meat, I'm braaiing, I'm whatever, take care of family, this, that, and then we go to mom's house and whatever, and constant like managing of relationships, which is important. It's a good thing. You must do that. You know what I mean? Manage relationships and so on and so forth. And then eventually you get back home and you're tired, and there are the kids, and there's your wife, and there's whatever, and there's finances, and there's that business deal that you're thinking about, and whatever. Now, I am not suggesting that women don't go through the same thing. Please don't get me wrong.
Because we do.
Because I know that women go through the same thing, and I know, like your first point, sometimes you get overwhelmed. I absolutely get that. Now, and I think if you don't remember what I said about that, I get it. Go watch the previous episode. Like, I get it. I absolutely resonate with that. What I'm saying is that, part of me understanding that that's how you process, and me saying that you sometimes unwind in a weird way by being with people and not necessarily needing to concern yourself with everyday mundane things, right? You connect with people. I detach. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
Got you.
It's the same thing, Now, it's easier if you're still connecting with people. It doesn't look like processing.
I completely get you. I completely get you, babe, and I can respect that. So I think my biggest challenge with men and when they need space is when affection is compromised, intimacy is compromised, because it takes so long for you to work it out. Then, you remember you haven't, caressed your wife,
haven't brushed you
in like a week. That I have a problem with.
I can respect.
Do you know what I mean? For me, that's a huge love language for me. I love affection. I love, and we do it so well. We're both very affectionate people, but I find that when someone needs space, like when you need space, sometimes you detach and you just want to be not left alone, but you are so
left alone.
Left alone.
Do
you know?
No, that's what she means. Yeah, I want to be left alone.
Do you know what I mean? And that's why I'm like, just give me a timeline where I know that, okay, maybe you're not going to be affectionate for 2 days, but maybe 24 hours, because it can be a week.
I think that's more if we're having a disagreement.
Yeah.
Not not generally.
I get you.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's if we're fighting. Then I'm not affectionate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is not right.
Which is wrong.
We spoke about
Which
this.
is wrong.
I submit myself humbly. That's not right. I'm working on it, people. I'm a work in progress. You know. But I'm not. I'm talking about. Maybe it's something that, and I'm starting to learn this. I'm starting to learn, guys, that in life you must be intentional about everything. So maybe it's worth scheduling it. Do you know what I mean?
Scheduling which part?
Scheduling a timeout, like scheduling like once a month. Like I need a day. You know what I mean? And I know that I've got that day. I just thought about it now, and I think it's a brilliant idea. You know what I mean? But and whatever you need, you also need to. But you know what I mean? Like maybe it's worth saying like, okay, babe, you know, one which I know I'm eventually gonna ask for a weekend, so I can ride out to Paris, you know, and go camping.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's why, babe, it's so important that, you know, people, like you were saying, go for breakfast on your own, because sometimes it's not even scheduling it, because you might not need it at that time. Do you know what I mean? But when you do need it, take it. Do you know what I mean? Because you might not need time out on the same day every month.
That's refreshing.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you feel like you need time out, just be like, babe, you know, I just need some time out. I've got a lot on my mind. You know, I'm.
You're not gonna say.
Go.
Talk to me.
No, babe. I think we've graduated.
Okay. Cool.
You know, or I might ask, what is it? Is it work? Is it us?
You're gonna ask.
Is it? No, I will ask.
Okay.
You know, but I'm not expecting
you
you.
might.
I'm not expecting you to tell me. Do you know what I mean? Just to feel good about myself, so that I know it's not me.
What if it's you?
Then talk to me if it's me.
No, but I need time.
Then let's go for counseling.
Wait.
Let's go talk to someone.
No, I'm saying I need. But what if I just need that day to go in, and then I'm gonna come talk to you?
No, but I think if it's us, then I know it's us. Because often, you know, in a relationship when things are not okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Because I think we can be, you know, as women, we can be very critical.
Yeah.
You know, and
wow,
you know,
that year was very definite. Yes.
No, I agree. I think, baby, in the beginning of our marriage, I think I was a nightmare. And I think also because I expected everything to be perfect. You know, I thought this man was perfect. Our marriage was gonna be perfect.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Really, I am.
And none of us are perfect, you know, but for some reason I thought, you know, and I was very critical, and I realized that it's not serving us in a good way. It's not serving us in any way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I've learned now to really take some things to God in prayer. I'm just like, Lord, you gave me this
Lord,
man.
he doesn't get it, Lord.
Like Lord, you gave me this man, and just deal with him as you see fit.
On that note, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for all of the comments that came in.
Yeah.
I might not have called your name. I might not have said what you said verbatim, but there were certain points that everything fell under. If I missed something, gents, please comment below. We'll bring it into another subject and find a way to weave it in, because I got you, fellas.
Thank you so much, baby, for enlightening us. I really appreciate it. I think there were some points where I felt a bit attacked, you know, but I'll take it like
a champ.
Like a champ.
You'll take it the way that I took it last week.
Yeah.
Guys, until we meet again, please remember to like, subscribe,
Yes.
turn on your notifications,
Yes.
share. One of the things that we noticed was a lot of our videos, actually most of our videos come through people sharing the link on WhatsApp, which was so interesting. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So thank you everybody
so
that is kind of sharing and saying, yo, you need to watch this, you need to watch this, you need to watch that. What we still haven't gotten is suggestions for topics, guys.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we're not doing this for self-fulfillment. It has been very fulfilling.
Yeah.
But I think we want to have conversations that you want to have at the end of the day. And we're just opening up the platform so that we can share our perspective on it and maybe you guys can weigh in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And our shout out.
Hey, our
Shout it out,
we
shout
get
it
this
out.
wrong.
We.
Sorry, I get it wrong?
Shout it out, boo.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Hold up. Shoot.
So, our bag with Peto again.
What's up?
What's up?
Standard.
Nomkebo. Inga Vika. Yes.
Inga Vika, some really nice comments from you. Thank you so much.
Tembela Zini. Yes.
Shout out to
our
you.
regulars, guys.
Yeah.
Refile Mekwe.
Shout out.
Tabisa. Oh, Tabisa Lamini.
Shout out.
Luvo Giba.
Shout out.
Love it. Ngobeni Kile. Hi.
Shout out to you, fam.
Gabby Ngobo.
Grace Bible Church, stand up.
Oh yeah, Karabo Kene. And then we've got Pelagia Matala. Hi, Pally.
Pelagia.
Yeah.
Oh, Pelagia.
And we have Madam Praises.
Madam Praises, what's up? Bless the Lord.
We have Sibia. Hi, Fifi.
Hey, fam.
We have Marcus.
Marcus and Tato.
Yes. We
What's
love
up,
you
guys? You guys are amazing.
Always so
your
great.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best.
Wish you all the best.
You guys are amazing. Yeah.
And,
thank God we got to that one.
Itumeleng Lohodi.
Yes.
On Dizweni and Zodumo Tabana.
Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you.
Yeah.
This is Life is But a Dream with the Makhs.
So
shout out to all of you. We love you guys.
We love you so
Peace
much.
and blessings. We out.
Bye.